Hey team, Wyant here with Red Wagon Advisors, and I want to talk to you about something I just learned here at London Business School. I've been at LBS for this week, and we're just wrapping up and kind of taking down some of the things that I've learned and things that I think that I could pass on to you. Just a little ahas, these wonderful ahas I've gotten this week. And I'm here as a CEO, advisor, business owner. I still need to sharpen my skills. I need to sharpen my saw. I need to be a continual learner. So I'm here doing that at LBS, London Business School. It's been a fantastic week. But this is one of the pro tips or ahas that I came away with from this week. And that is that let me set the story up. We had on the program a negotiation class, a class of negotiation. And in that class, they set up that it's going to be negotiation and influence. And when I saw the title, I just thought negotiation. I didn't think about the influence component of the class. So that was the first mistake. And going into it candidly, I consider myself a good negotiator. I've taken many negotiation classes. I've negotiated many things. And so, and I teach negotiation and I do advisory work around negotiation. So I figured, okay, what are they going to teach me new? What was brilliant, as they say over here in England, what was brilliant about the class and what they did such a great job of is they actually talked about the influence side of negotiation. Now look, we can negotiate things all day, and we do this as business owners and business leaders, and we're all adapted we've all adapted to that in some way. But the idea of influence, which we all do, by the way, we all influence people, they broke it down to 3 categories. And so influence they broke down to, first, are you likable? I'm trying to be likable right now, obviously, and I try to be likable when I negotiate. Then they broke it down to, is there some reciprocity? Is there something that you're giving to build a relationship of likability and influence with the person? And then finally, are you an authority? Now, you can be an authority by being the boss or being in a position where you're an authority over them, or you have authority in the subject, or you have authority in the field, or maybe you're the top lender, and so in the negotiation, you're an authority from that standpoint, where that authority is. And so those 3 things are things you need to look at in every negotiation, because the reality, and this is what they're teaching us in negotiation, is that humans make so many decisions that are not logical, they're psychological, and that if you can take advantage of the psychological components of decision making, this likability, this reciprocity, this authority side, this influence side of the decision making, then it makes negotiation and being successful in negotiation that much easier. It doesn't mean that you're taking advantage of that person. You're just taking advantage of all the options or all the things that could potentially lead to the outcomes that you want. So again, think about that in your next negotiation. Do you have the right influence over the person you're negotiating with? And have you, are you creating an environment where you have a maximum amount of influence? Now, before you end this video, or I end this video and you stop watching, I know this is Captain Obvious. We all know we need to be likable. We all have reciprocity. We all have authority that we use when negotiating. The challenge is, I don't know if we always think about it, and I don't know if we always plan for it. And that's what the class focused on, and then we did some workshops around that. So get out there and think about that in your next negotiation.